Hey everyone, I'm Alistair from Trail and Kale, and I'm back once again with a brand new On Running shoe review. If you're familiar with trailandkale.com, then you'll know I've reviewed every On Running shoe known to man and woman. And I've been there from the beginning, so ever since the Cloud Surfer was released, back way when, I was on that. I saw the innovation that was going into On Running shoes, and I knew I had to get a pair. So ever since then, I've been watching the company, watching it grow, and seeing how each shoe has been innovated upon. And I just love the direction they've gone. And so I kept reviewing On Running shoes, and here we are today with the On Cloudaway. What a rhyme. This On Cloudaway review is really a hands-on review, and it's really so that I can show you the shoe, show you how it feels, show you some of the key features on this lifestyle shoe. If you want to see a really in-depth review with more specifications and more geeky details on these shoes, then definitely head over to trailandkale.com. I'll put a link to the Cloudaway review in the description down below and also up here now. For this hands-on review then, let's just focus on what it's like in a day-to-day, how it feels, and I can demonstrate some of the features to you as well. First off, this is a really nice looking shoe, and it's kind of using a sock-like fit. This has been something that's quite popular with On Running shoes. Inside the actual upper, they kind of have a sock feature, which makes the shoes very comfortable to wear day in, day out. But this one, the sock is very apparent, and there's no kind of exterior tongue on there. It's all built in, and that makes it very comfortable as well. The shoe does fit true to size when compared to other On Running shoes and other brands, similar brands like Nike and Adidas. So I've never had a problem with On Running shoes not fitting. I just go with my usual size and they fit really well. The Cloudaway is no different there. Something worth noting on the upper design of the Cloudaway, and that's that it's made of 90% recycled materials. I love this huge push that On Running is doing to try and make their products out of more recycled materials, and that goes with the boxes they're shipping out these shoes in as well. They're all kind of recycled cardboard and paper, and I love what they're doing. I love the brand, and I really just respect them for that as well. So because we need to look after our planet, let's face it, we need to be more sustainable in our day-to-day life, and when you're buying running shoes and lifestyle clothing, you need to be aware of those business practices that you're buying from, and I just thought I should let you know that On is one of those good companies. Okay, so if you look at the outsole, I thought it's quite cool, so I thought I should mention that. That is a topographical map of the Engadin Valley in Switzerland, I believe it is. And that is where On Running is based, and that's where they're from, Switzerland. Every shoe has the Swiss flag on it here. And in my opinion, when you're wearing the Swiss flag, that's kind of a mark of excellent quality and superior design. The Swiss know what they're doing when it comes to good look, style and design. So yeah, the upper has kind of got a bit of ripstop material there. And I kind of like this woven knit up here. Kind of interesting style that kind of combines the lower of the upper to the main upper material. You've got a nice finger loop up here, so for putting the shoe on, that makes it really easy just to grab and put on if you're spending time at the beach doing funky lifestyle things, and you want a slip-on shoe that works like this. That is why the On Cloud, one of the reasons the On Cloud has been so successful is you can slip it on. There's no lacing system, so to speak. It's kind of elasticated lacing system on the On Cloud. I'll put a link up here so you can go watch that video, and I'll put another description link down below as well of the On Cloud review, because that is On's most popular shoe. And if you are looking to try your first pair of Ons, I would definitely recommend buying an On Cloud shoe. It's up to On Cloud 5 now. Definitely go get one of those shoes, because that really demonstrates the design flair and skill that On Running has in designing lifestyle shoes. This is also a great shoe though, so if you are looking for a more kind of well-rounded slip-on shoe that kind of can handle traveling, the beach, all those kinds of hardy, active lifestyle activities, then this is a great shoe as well. Yeah, because I like the way the upper here is very closed off in that sock-like form. That kind of stops things like sand getting in through the upper and the tongue areas. Of course, sand can get in around your heel and this opening here. But compared to a normal shoe and even the Cloud, you're going to get less debris coming in the shoe because of the way the upper has been designed and built. The upper, yeah, you've got another toggle on top, so if you need to grab the tongue and the back just to slip them on, then you can. It's very easy to put them on like that. There's also elasticated laces like the Cloud on top, but it's a very different system. Now I'm not a fan of this crisscross system that On Running has been doing. I've seen it on a few of their other shoes, and to be honest, it just doesn't work for me. Yes, they've got a quick lace system up here, and that's supposed to allow you to really quickly do up the laces, and you do that by pushing in on the sides of this clasp here and pulling this, and that will kind of tighten up the shoes like so. That's cool, that does tighten up this area, but it doesn't seem to really tighten up these lower bits here. And maybe that's by design, because if you were to tighten these up, then you're going to kind of crinkle up the front here. But I just like a bit of extra adjustability in this area of my shoes, and it takes a bit longer to get that fine-tuned and dialed in to get that fit. But of course you only have to do it once, and then when you are quick adjusting the laces with this quick lace system, you get to adjust this upper bit here. So that's no biggie. It's just something that I'd like to see a little bit less of from On Running. It's this crisscross just above the forefoot. All right, so that's the upper. Talking about the sustainable materials, 90% recycled. There's also some reflectivity in this strip along here, and at the back here there's a reflective strip, so that's great for safety. You'll be seen at night wearing these shoes. There is a little bit of a toe bumper here, so if you were to stub your toe on anything, I think you've got some pretty good protection there from that. The shoe itself has an 8mm drop from heel to toe, so that's kind of average in this modern world of lifestyle shoes. You probably see anything from 4mm to 8mm would be an average range of a drop on a shoe like this for this use. So I guess 8mm is kind of on the top end of that, but I think most people will find that pretty comfortable. The footbed within the shoe is of neutral standing, so kind of an average arch height in there, and that's the same with all On Running shoes. So if you've tried an On shoe before that you liked, you'll get that same feel inside the shoe for these as well. Going back to the outsole then, with this topographical map tread pattern, you might think it wouldn't give all that good grip because there's no kind of lugs or claws for digging into terrain, but actually it's surprisingly sticky rubber, so that works well, and it just looks nice. It's great for traveling, and a great all-round shoe. Looking to the outsole again, you've got the classic On Gully, and it's angled outwards from the inside, so you shouldn't really get any pebbles or scree or anything stuck in there. So that's something that was a bit of an issue on older running shoes, but they've redeveloped their outsoles to stop that from happening. Now, I've been using this shoe in a day-to-day for testing purposes. I really like it. For general everyday outdoor kind of walking around town, general town type hikes, I prefer the On Cloud because it is a more minimal shoe. They're up to the On Cloud 5 now, so definitely go check that out. There's a link down below in the description. It's a more minimal shoe, and I just prefer it for those kinds of walking around town, general lifestyle chores that I've got to do. It's a bit more lightweight and just a bit more comfortable for those situations. This shoe, however, would be, I would say, more hardy for traveling, and if you want to do things like going to the beach, tying that in with a trail hike, because it's kind of got more support than the On Cloud for sure. I would definitely choose this over a trail hike. I would definitely choose this over the On Cloud for a trail hike. But yes, it's one of those do-it-all shoes for people who love to travel and get active. So great job from On Running. The new On Cloudaway is a great shoe. If you travel a lot, definitely give it a look. Check out our in-depth review on trailandkale.com as well. Well, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this On Cloudaway review. Drop a comment down below if you've tried the shoes before, if you'd like to try them. Maybe you have an extra question that I didn't answer in this kind of demo review, because I wanted to show you the features. But definitely check out the in-depth review, because that will most likely answer most of your questions. Maybe you just want to say hello. Say hello down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps our channel grow. And also consider subscribing to this channel for more outdoor gear reviews you can trust. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.